Need my help?
Hi everyone, welcome back to another fighter showcase, and this time we have Djinn Frizz, a Diamond Fire Filia variant with the second highest attack in the entire game at 15.5k. Filia isn't really known to have this high of an attack, but Djinn Frizz is an exception, and she is absolutely amazing. Her ability is relatively straightforward. Every 10 seconds she gains 3 random buffs for 5 seconds, which is really short. However, when you use a blockbuster, there's a 1-3 chance that you can convert those buffs into permanent ENRAGE, which further increases her damage output and her already humongous attack stat. Outside of this though, there's nothing really new or exciting with Djinn Frizz. You just play a standard Filia kit, use a blockbuster when you get those buffs, and you're good to go. Filia isn't known to have a high attack stat, so Djinn Frizz, being the only Filia variant that can deal tons of damage, is definitely something that is new and useful to have. Buffs in general are usually defensive buffs like immunity, invincibility, unflinching, those kinds of things, so you don't really depend too much on the buffs. It's the second ability that really turns her into a huge monster. I do have to say though, sometimes the first ability can be really annoying to fight against, because sometimes a random Djinn Frizz can just roll invincibility and you have to stall there for 5 seconds. But aside from that, Djinn Frizz is mostly an offensive variant that you use to kill opponents, and the recommended mark ability is of course Leech, because she's not a bleeder, and frankly she doesn't need to bleed, granted that she can deal so much damage already just from her raw attack stat. Leech is really good, and any regeneration is of course a really good thing to have in the current meta. So with that said, let's go straight into her moves. Alright, so let's talk about her moves here. First, we have the 2 ringlet spikes, which is definitely Filia's best move in this entire game. Ringlet Spike is very powerful, it deals a lot of damage, it keeps the opponent airborne so you can combo these off each other and abuse it somewhat. And it also has a guaranteed bleed effect, which is really strong. Having a guaranteed bleed for 8 seconds basically means that the opponent's health, 8% of it is shaved out right off the bat. That is really strong. And of course, these are only level 9 and level 12 ringlet spikes, so if you level these up to level 15, it's gonna inflict more than 8 seconds. I think it's like 12 or so, double check me on that. And furthermore, lastly, bleeds can stack, so this is more than just 8% health. It's actually crazy how much health is being shaved off the opponent, ignoring all the defense and health that they have. Ringlet Spike is an absolute god tier move, and I think every Filia variant should have this. Then we have Drill Tempered, which is another staple move for Filia. Not only is it a buff removal tool, which is really nice, it's also very easy to combo with, and it's a blockbuster 1, which means that it's very easy to charge this move, allowing you to use it when you need to. And this is perfect for Djinn Frizz, which has that second signature ability of needing a blockbuster to convert those buffs into permanent ENRAGE. Drill Tempered is gonna be your main activator to get those ENRAGE stacks. Again, another move that I think all Filia variants should use. And then we're coming to the optional categories with Blowout and Lash Out. Let's talk about Blowout for a second. So it's a BB3, which means that it's unblockable, and it also deals a lot of damage since it's a burst move. It only deals like 2 hits, but then it deals so much damage, and on top of Djinn Frizz, raw attack stat, and potentially permanent ENRAGE stacks, a single use of Blowout will most likely kill the opponent right off the bat. I'd be surprised if it didn't. But Blowout, very good move. However, it is optional. You can change this with some other blockbusters like Widow's Peak to get that armor break, or Gregor Samson to get another blockbuster 1 with a chance to inflict bleed. Trico Bazaar is also an option, but I don't really use this move too much, so I can't really comment on it. And then we have Lash Out, which is a simple tag out just to provide some utility to help Djinn Frizz deal against opponents with a lot of buffs, just so that you can remove them from the fight for now and deal with them later. It's also really good to bring out Surgeon Generals and other support variants from the back into the center so that you can kill them outright. Again, this is optional. You can change this to Relationship. I've seen this being used a lot, but also any other blockbusters or even a third ringlet spike. But personally, I do like my Lash Out. Finally, let's just take a look at the stats here. You'll notice that I don't really have perfect stats for Djinn Frizz. I have a lot of piercing, almost maxed out, but I only have like 70 to 80% attack. However, this is more than enough because Djinn Frizz raw attack stat on top of those enrage stacks is just pure raw damage that is crazy and insane and can still deal and decimate a lot amount of opponents. You can see from my blowout, for example, here, it's actually a defensive move and not an offensive one, but it still works because Djinn Frizz raw attack is too high. I do have a lot of special cooldown here, which allows me to spam the ringlet spikes easier, and is also going to be my main source of damage. This icon which says damage is very low, I think is a bit misleading because ringlet spike is insane. But with that said, I think there's not much else to say here, so we'll just go straight to the gameplay. Alright guys, so for the gameplay, we're in Umbrella's Diamond Prize fight, and we're in Streak 30 where the opponent has 150% bonus attack and health. This is a bit more tough here because we do have Assassin's Greed on the battle, and because of the modifier, I'm gonna get bleeds, and Assassin's Greed gonna heal so much, so I'm gonna have to make sure that Djinn Frizz deals more damage than Assassin's Greed's recovery. Without further ado, let's start. Alright, we're against Neuromancer here, and this has Tainted Blood. But with Djinn Frizz's leech ability, Marquee ability, I'm able to heal plenty of health here. Oh, I missed that second one with Spike, unfortunately. I got my 3 permanent enrage, nice. So I should be dealing lots more damage here. Okay, the AI used the ability, which is good. That's one less thing to worry about. And we get 5, nice. 5 permanent stack of enrage. So I'm gonna need to charge blowout here because I think I need to use blowout to actually deal with Assassin's Greed right now. Okay, let's kill this. This should kill. Nice. Umbrella has a wonky hitbox, so I can't really intercept well with Filia. Okay, that was clean. It's just a Neuromancer here. Okay. Nice. I would say that previous fight we got a bit lucky that all our blockbusters managed to turn the buffs into enrage, because that doesn't usually happen that often. It's a 33% chance. Okay, we don't have enough meter here. I wish I have more meter gain, so that I can consistently use my blockbusters. You definitely want a lot of meter gain for Djinn Frizz. We did not get the permanent enrage, unfortunately. But the bleeds kill him. Alright, we're facing Model Leader here, which is actually quite tough. Once she gets those out blocks, it's kind of hard for Filia or Djinn Frizz to kill her. So we're hoping to just kill her one shot with... Never mind. I was about to say, like, blowout. Oh! Nice. That 3 permanent stacks of enrage really saved us there. And Drill Tempered, being a multi-hit blockbuster, went over her blue shift marquee. So that was really good. That was really lucky. So double plot twisted is a bit scary here. We're gonna have to tag her out once she gets those thorns. Nice, okay, she tagged out. Let's keep on bleeding her here. And I'll use a blockbuster, but I did not get the 3 permanent stacks of enrage, unfortunately. Okay, Eager Deceiver should be easy to kill. Right, okay, 1 down. So it's just plot twisted here. Because of the thorns, 5 stacks of enrage is actually not a great idea. Got that a lot.
Not bad.
Tag out. Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna use blowout now. Got 3 permanent stacks of Enrage, which is great. Oh, she didn't die. Holy crap. If I had a wall bounce, I could have probably killed her. But that was a bit unfortunate. Let's kill with the ringlet spike there. They tagged out, which is great for us. Come here. Oh, I missed. I think the buff just expired, so I didn't even have a chance. Okay. I'm gonna lie, I feel like Djinn Frizz's signature ability has not been that useful here. Okay, I got invincibility, which is nice. I really need more meter gain. Okay, let's try to get permanent stacks of Enrage here. Nice, we got 3 stacks. Just fly trap now. Thanks to Leech, I don't really have to bother looking up whether it's tainted or... Holy crap! That unflinching actually saved us. Wow. Alright, here's a cool little mirror match here. Let's bleed her to death. Please don't roll invincibility. Oh my god, she rolled invincibility. Okay, let's get rid of her first. Got an Enrage stack. You did not turn into a permanent Enrage, unfortunately. Okay. Okay, Ringlet Spike has been doing most of the work here. Nope, did not get the permanent Enrage. Still very unlucky. Let's see if we can kill him with blowout here. Nope. But Drill Temper should be able to remove this buff. Unlucky, wow. So enemies are starting to get really tough here. I don't think I can face Assassin's Creed unless I have permanent stacks of Enrage. But as you've seen from our runs previously, that hasn't been very lucky. Oh, I should have waited so that I have a chance to turn those buffs into Enrage. That was my mistake. So let's see. The opponents now have 300% bonus attack and health. So twice of where we started with. Did not get the stacks of Enrage, unfortunately. But I did get a lot of bleeds to kill this class cutter. Nice. Okay. Blowout still does not give that stacks of Enrage. Nope, unlucky. But we still managed to kill it. Alright y'all, so that's gonna be the end of this video. So I just looked through back my gameplay and I just want to apologize for the audio quality. I think my mic was too small, so you can't really hear what I'm saying, but yeah, I want to apologize for that and I'll try to fix it next time for sure. I thought it would have been fine, but it wasn't on par apparently, and I really don't want to go through the prize fights again. But anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. My final conclusion is that Djinn Frizz, still a strong variant, but when it gets to higher streaks, she really needs those 5 stacks of permanent Enrage, and 33% chance is pretty low, and frankly, it's a bit inconsistent. I do think Class Cutter is slightly better now because of that Death Mark and Heal Block, which is a really nice utility, allowing her to fight against Assassin's Greed without any worry. Djinn Frizz at that high streak, about streak 40 or so, she cannot compete with Assassin's Greed in this modifier because Assassin's Greed just heals so much. And unless she gets a 5 stacks of Enrage and a Blowout, she can't really do much. But overall, Djinn Frizz still a very strong fire variant. Definitely recommended to invest on, and I'm gonna end it there. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all have a nice day ahead, and I'll see you in the next video.